people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P, and this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. Damn, son, back at it again. And back at it again. We're back at it with half the home team because we got me, of course, but we also have my main man, Kev the Kid, in the building. Hey, Kev.
Hey.
Kev is on the ones and twos and the visual, so he gonna be holding us down like he always do it. Like, what's up? The fuck is out here? We out here and we getting it popping. Listen, before we get started and do anything, I want to remind y'all we bringing back live tapings. Atlanta Chocolate Chip and Sip podcast is doing a live taping in your area June 23rd at the SE Content House. And let me tell you something. I know you're probably wondering, well, why would I want to go to that if I can hear it? Why would I want to go to that if I can see it? I'm finna tell you, okay? Pull up to the show. You get light refreshments, okay? You get an open bar, okay? And you get a meet and greet with me, Stormy P. As if that wasn't enough, okay? At the end of the taping, we're going to do a bonus taping, y'all. And this is going to be some hot shit. I'm going down, baby. Yeah, hot shit, okay? We are going to have an exclusive Patreon recording with Miss Sexual Essentials herself, okay? What's better than that? Nothing, okay? Click the link in my bio and get your tickets now. Or go to stormyp.com and secure your tickets now. It's a very private event. It's limited seating. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets now, okay? I want to see you guys. We want to see you guys. Y'all be talking all spicy in the comments. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. But you forgot. Okay, come tell me. Come tell me. We bringing back live tapings. No more laugh tracks. We want to hear that shit live. We want to experience live. We want to hear y'all. We want to hear from y'all. Let's do it live. June 23rd, Atlanta, SC Content House. Let's get it. All right. Boom. Now, I know even as I look on live, I see in the comments like Houston, DC, y'all, we're coming to all y'all. More dates are dropping soon. Okay. More dates are dropping soon. That's all I can say. I can't get into it, but Houston is on the list. Houston is on the list. DC is on the list. New York is on the list. Chicago. Shout out Chicago. And I'm not going to lie. I feel like we might have to add Detroit. Detroit been showing the fuck up and out. Listen, we're going to get it popping. We're going to get it done. We bringing back live tapings. Yes. Y'all, last week was the episode about things that didn't add up. And this week is going to be the episode about shit I'm sick of. Okay? That's what it's going to be. Shit I'm sick of. Respectfully. And I feel like it always comes from a good place, but I feel like today I might have to say respectfully. All right? So, first, my problem is I really hate when I see men push this narrative of, oh, don't come back around here now that you've been all slutted out and now that you're finished being a hoe. I hate when men say, don't come back around here when you're finished being a hoe. All right? This narrative is pushed so much as if, I won't say as if, this narrative is pushed so much because it's common knowledge that women like to have a lot of their fun in their early 20s, you know, maybe mid 20s, and then around 30s, that's when they want to start settling down, right? So men like to push this narrative of, don't come around here when you're finished having fun and want to settle down because you're all burnt out. Cool. But in the same token, a lot of y'all be out here hoeing all the way through your mid 30s and then want to come try to spin the block now that you got a receding headline. We don't like that. Yeah, won't like that. Won't like that. A lot of y'all try to spin the block just because you was the man in high school and it didn't translate. No, keep that same energy. Don't try to come over here now that your fucking headline touched the back of your wife beater and ED is knocking on your back door. Don't try to come around here. We don't want that. And I think that there should be some type of psychological study about men who peaked in high school. I think that there should be some type of psychological study about men who peaked in high school, because these might be the most dangerous of all the men on the planet. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. These might be the most dangerous of all the men on the planet. The arrogance, the false self-confidence, the fucking goddamn. I feel like when R. Kelly said, "I believe I can fly," they just took this shit to another level. Okay. When Nas said, "I know I can," they took it to another level. Okay. Because the niggas that peaked in high school, baby, they fighting demons. They are fighting demons. Okay. They are fighting demons. First of all, AB 1911 said, "I peaked in elementary school." Get out my face. Antonio, get out my face. Because I'm not going to do it with you. I'm not going to do it with you. And I'm not going to do it with you. But the men who peaked in high school have a hard time correlating to reality in present day. And I think that lack of correlation to what's really going on in the universe is what have them thinking one thing and it's really another thing. Right? And then the other half of that is, now that when you realize that you peaked in high school, don't come around here trying to finally be my friend. Nigga, I wanted to go to prom with you. Don't try to be my friend now. Don't try to be my friend now. Don't try to be my friend now because you get out of breath going up the steps. Don't try to be my friend now that you got to sleep with a CPAP museum. Don't try to be my friend now that you got to sleep with a CPAP machine. Okay? No. I don't want you now. I don't want you now. I don't want you now. Thank you. First of all, Daryl the Rockstar says, "I scored 5 touchdowns in 1 game. I don't give a fuck." I don't give a fuck. That doesn't matter to what's going on in society now, okay? I don't care. Us women, we don't care. It's a notable stat. I want you to know that. It's a notable stat. But we don't care because y'all be the main ones talking about, "Don't come around here now that you all smutted out and you got kids and blah, 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 blah." Okay. Okay. And you need help putting your shoes on. Okay. Okay. I'm confused. Like, why is one thing okay, but one thing is not? Like, why are we acknowledging that, but not acknowledging that, baby, you ain't the number 2 seed no more. You're damn sure not the number 1. Like, let's just be honest with one another. Let's not push this narrative of once you pass a certain age, you're burnt out. Niggas, you burnt out too. Once you pass a certain age, oh, women is burnt out. Nigga, you burnt out too. Like, I'm confusion. It doesn't make sense to me. Hold on, let me tap in with the live. So, man, it's bad seeing the cool crowd all cracked out. I just saw that a few weeks ago. God damn. Let's not even talk about that. Yo, let me tell you something. So in Philadelphia, we have this neighborhood called Kensington and Allegheny. And the best way that I can describe it is the Thriller video. Okay. So when he says, like, it's bad seeing the cool crowd all cracked out, like, it's really crazy when you roll up and see somebody that you know or you went to school with down K&A, down Zombie Land. What? That's crazy. And then don't let them come knock on your window. Now you trying to fucking stare ahead all intently like you give a fuck. It's a bad joint. It's a bad joint. Yeah, K&A. Why would someone say Kensington Beach? It's not a beach. It is not a fucking beach, okay? It's not. It's not. Someone said that's everyone in school that's roped up out there. I told y'all. K&A should be illegal. It is the Thriller video. It is Walking Dead. It is fucking what's the one that just came out? I forgot. What's Us?
That
Among Us?
Powerful
What is it? It was a video.
at work.
It was a video. What was a video game? What was it?
The Last of Us?
The Last of Us. Yes. It's The Walking Dead. It's the Thriller video. It's The Last of Us. That is what it looks like. Like, no exaggeration. If you don't believe me, go on YouTube and type in Philly neighborhood, Kensington and Allegheny, or K&A. Like, it's really that bad. Like, it will scare you. It's not a joke. But yeah, it's really sad when you see people that you went to school with or that you know out there, because it's like, damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you? It's not okay. It's not okay. Naj Karaj J says they be shooting up their neck in broad daylight. Yes, they don't even be ashamed. Like, they have willingly accepted their place in society as the undesirables, and they just be shooting up in broad daylight. And I'm talking about not like even regular in the arm joints. I mean like in between the toes, in the neck, anything. It is heartbreaking. Damn, homie. In high school you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you? Speaking of high school, you was the man, homie. I feel like this is a common question, but in all honesty, I want y'all to think about the people that you had a crush on in high school. Are they still cute? The people that you had a crush on in high school, are they still cute? And I feel like if I'm answering honestly, right, the people I like in high school, I ain't never seen them down K&A. They not down K&A. But then I also went to like a mentally gifted high school, so chances of them being down K&A is really slim. But all the niggas that I liked in high school, they not as fine as they was in high school. They a little average. But I'm not gonna lie, they don't make my pussy jump no more. They do not make my pussy jump no more. Like, they just average now. Like, and sometimes I'll be catching like one of them post something on the gram or post something on Facebook. I'm like, ew. And then, to circle back to my point, when you turn around and try to slide in my DMs, it's like, bro, when you turn around and try to slide in my DMs, it's like, yo, my 14-year-old coochie wanted you. I don't want you. This coochie right here, nigga, it has different fucking requirements. It has different fucking stipulations. This new coochie don't want that. Relax. Respectfully. Like, what y'all be doing? And then when I sit down and think about it, it's like, technically nothing but time has passed, and it's common knowledge that women just gonna get better, right? So what are you doing? Right? Because if you're gaining weight and your hairline is pushed back, what's happening? And that's no shade. Like, I know some people be like reconnecting and have this high school love, sweethearts link up, cool. That ain't for me. I don't want that. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Okay? 14-year-old's price is not today's price. Okay? Respectfully, we don't want that. I don't know. And that's not to say that it can't happen. It's some people that probably, kept themselves up. But I think it's rare that both parties kept themselves up. And I feel like if you haven't, then you're like, oh, I'm fucked up, you fucked up, we fucked up, hey. But nah, that's not it. So Naj Karaj J says, laughing my ass off, women do not be aging well, cut it out. What? Who said that? Women always age well. What you mean? First of all, black don't crack unless you smoke it. So I feel like there are other things that we need to address there if they're not aging well. I'm not gonna lie, life be lifing. Y'all right. But I'm gonna take refuge in believing that, women is the shit. That's all. I ain't got much pushback for y'all. Here y'all go, all in the comments. Not all women. Shit. People level up. People say the same, and shit just don't be matching. You know what? I take that back. I didn't need all that sass on that comment, because I actually agree with that. People level up. People say the same, and shit don't be matching. I agree with that 1,000%. Rudon17 says, nah, I don't get off to my college crush anymore. Times have changed. Y'all gotta act like that. Things change. Am I tripping and believe that some people stay the same? R.Raw says, I know a lot of badass homeless hoes. Well, the homeless hoes is a different thing. But I think there are more couch hopping niggas than there are homeless hoes, right? So we hear these stories of women that be like, oh, let's go on a date and I'm gonna go back to your house. And then they never leave, right? I feel like those are few and far between, because I've heard way more stories from women about niggas who low-key be trying to move in their house. What in the fucking couch surfer is this? What is happening? Like, but to be fair, this only works on a certain type of woman, right? Because the other types of women is gonna be like, yeah, no, this ain't it. You know, it's time to go. But some women will let you like fuck around and move in their house. It's cool. And it's not because they rimpy $25, okay? Some women have standards and don't allow that shit. Thank you very much, okay? Cosmic Mala says, it's a hobosexual, a homeless sexual, okay? Yes, they exist. They absolutely exist. Like, they out here. Ladies, be vigilant. And you know when they like to really pop up? They really like to expose themselves during the fall and winter time because it's getting cold outside. And you know, if they have a car, they don't really want to sleep in a car because it's cold. Okay, they talk you all this fly shit about how they want to be in matching pajamas and they want to be together and ooh, love. No, they just homeless. They ain't got no place to stay. Yeah, they just ain't got no place to stay. They don't feel that way. He don't love you, girl. He loved that apartment. Respectfully. I take that back. This episode is going to be about respectfully. That's going to be the theme of this episode. Respectfully. Because, yeah, y'all be needing some of that. Respectfully. So, yeah, to sum it all up, I know we got away from this, but I hate when we have these conversations and men are like, oh, women always like to be a hoe when they're young and then try to come back when they're all smutted out and, you know, in their 30s and want to be a wife. No, we don't want y'all now that y'all burnt out. To be fair, women don't want y'all now that your fucking hairline is receding, okay? Now that your hairline touch your wife beater, we don't want that, okay? So let's just be respectful of each other's time and each other's journey, and that's it. For sure. Niggas always be thinking you want them now that they dick don't get hard. Ugh. Ugh. We don't want you now that ED is knocking on your back door. We don't want you now that ED is knocking on your back door. We don't want you now that ED is knocking on your back door. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We're good. We're good. Speaking of ED. Not really speaking of ED though. Just the D. Just the D. Men, let me ask y'all a question. And this is going to sound a little strange. I know. Just rock out with me and hear me when I say this, please. And thank you. Okay? Look at your arms right now. Your lower arms and your hands. Can you see veins? Okay. Maybe you want to flex a little bit, make a fist 1 or 2 times. When you make these fists and when you look at your lower arms and your fingers and your hands, do you see veins? If so, you have gained 2 pussy points from every woman on the planet. Okay? I don't think that men recognize how attractive veins in your arms are to women. I don't think men recognize how attractive veins in your arms are to women. We love that shit. We love that shit. Like if you got a man who like he's just walking around and you can see like veins in his arms, like, oh my God. Fucking splash waterfalls. Okay? And it's not just like, you know, I feel like immediately people would think, oh, I have veiny arms, so the nurses might like it. Or, oh, I have veiny arms, so the vamp bitches might like it. No. Women love this shit. Women love this shit, okay? Because automatically in our minds, oh, he got veiny dick. Like, we automatically see it, and now we're envisioning the ding-a-ling, okay? Like, immediately we see the veiny arms and be like, oh, he got that Snickers bar. What? He got a Snickers bar, y'all. He got that Snickers bar, okay? And every woman listening to this right now knows exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. It's something about seeing a man all well hydrated. Yeah. I know that's going to be a good gift. I know the splash that he provides is going to taste well because he's well hydrated. Look at his veins. Look at his veins. It's well hydrated. It has to taste well. Okay. So yeah, I just want to say this to say to all the men who have veiny arms, salute, King. So I know you got that Snickers bar. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. You know, I like to talk about stuff that I've seen throughout the week, especially on social media. I feel like this really provides for an important conversation because social media is a wild place. And the things that I say is, or the things that I see is even more wild, right? So I saw this video and basically the girl was like, you know, tell me what y'all think. I had met a guy off a dating app and we were talking for a bit. We made plans and then we were talking sporadically for the next 2 days. He didn't confirm, so I didn't get dressed. And on the day of, he texts me during the time we were posting the link and he says, oh, you know, I'm parking. And she was like, oh, well, I didn't, you know, make plans. I didn't hear from you, so I assume we weren't linking up. And he says, okay, you know, no worries. And she was like, I knew I was never going to hear from him again. Okay. That's the first part. I respect that. That's the first part, and I respect that. Because as long as you knew, sis. But she was like, you know, if I don't get a confirmation, I'm not getting dressed. If I don't get a confirmation, I'm not getting dressed, and I don't plan on going. This is a wild concept to me. This is a wild concept to me. And it makes me ponder the question. A lot of you don't want to be single. A lot of women don't want to be single, but it's like, are you looking for a man or are you waiting for a man? Okay. And I want to say that again. Are you looking for a man or are you waiting for a man? Okay. First thing I want to say is, if this was a job that you really wanted and they told you you had it and they didn't reach out to you and give you a start date, would you or would you not reach out and say, hey, just wanted to follow up. If the position is still mine, what day can I start? X, Y, and Z. Yes, right? So why wouldn't you follow up with this man if y'all had plans? Because you're waiting for a man, right? Now, let me tell you the problems of waiting for a man. When you're waiting for a man instead of looking for a man, you have all these different stipulations on things that you are going to do, you're not going to do, and how you won't shoot your shot, right? Absolutely. A man has to come to me. Oh my God, he has to make plans, blah, blah, blah. First of all, women already have in their mindset, he has to be this tall, he has to make this amount of money, he has to treat me this way. So already we've dwindled our options down to maybe 10%. Of that 10%, you then want men who are going to approach you all of the goddamn time. So now we're at like 2%. And now we're wondering why we're still single. This doesn't make sense to me. If you are looking for a man, sis, look for one. Shoot your goddamn shot. And that is for every woman listening, audio, visual, whoever. Shoot your goddamn shot. What's the problem with sending a confirmation text? That's my issue. I'm asking, what is the problem with sending a confirmation text? Because you would do it for a job. You would do it for one of your girlfriends. Not unless you want to people like, oh, I could go out, but not really. And when no one, you know, hits you up, you're like, thank God. And you turn back on Bridgerton and you do what you do. Okay. But it's like, I'm confused. When, Ardon17 says, high expectation with low preparation. Make it make sense, right? And the crazy part that I wish women would really recognize and pay attention to, men are so easy and they don't require much. Like, even if you were like self-conscious and unsure, like a confirmation text could have got you a lot further than you just sitting in the house would. That could have been your husband, sis, and you just let him slip through your fingers. Men aren't hard. They don't require much. Sometimes you just reaching out with that extra confirmation text is enough to them to be like, oh, okay, well, the feelings are mutual. Now I can move forward. Like a simple confirmation text Giving a nigga $20 for breakfast or lunch, okay? Paying for a nigga haircut. That's really all it takes. Like, just make an effort to shoot your shot, okay? Don't be waiting for a man. Be looking for a man. Apply yourself, queen. Like, just sitting and waiting isn't enough. It's not enough. Tish Kebab says there's some crazy statistics that women who shoot their shot are in relationships and are together longer. 1,000%. 1,000%. And you know what? I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna Google this and find out what it is, because I'm not surprised. Like, really, a confirmation text can take you so much further than you just sitting and waiting around was. And in your mind, you're like, oh, he didn't text me and confirm, so he doesn't really like me. Dog, he probably fucking sitting around taking a shit. Like, he's not doing anything, sis. I promise you. I promise you. I know in your mind, he's with, another bitch. I know in your mind, he isn't really feeling you like that, so he doesn't want to link. I know. But it's not that, I promise. A simple confirmation text goes a long way. For sure. So I'm going to ask you, do you send confirmation texts? Slide in my DMs. Let me know. I want to hear it. Ladies, I would say men, but I won't say men because I feel like it's more common for a man to be like, hey, just wanted to confirm if we still linking today. And honestly, I don't blame that man for not sending a confirmation text, only because they have been talking for like the few days after they had set up the date. So it's like, why would I have to remind you we're meeting today if we have been talking since we confirmed meeting today? Make it make sense. I'm confused. And I know that women are like, oh, well, I'm not desperate. I need a little bit more effort than that. Okay. You gonna end up one of them niggas that's fucking reaching out to people from their high school because you ain't got no other options. You better stop playing. Better stop playing around. That's it, and that's all. That's it. Not playing around. And I'm just going to jump straight to ending things. Okay. You know what I really hate? I hate when you're, getting closure and you're ending talking to somebody. Things are wrapping up, right? One party always has to say, oh, you're so cool. You're a good person. I hate when you're getting closure and when you're wrapping up a situationship or a talking phase. One party always has to say, oh, you're a good person, but I just X, Y, and Z. Or, oh, you're really cool, but I just blah, 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 blah. Right? Oh, you're really cool. Bitch, I know that. I know that. Don't tell me. Okay? Don't. This makes me so angry. All right? I hate when we're ending situationships or talking phases and someone says, oh, you're such a cool person. Oh, you're such a good person. Bitch, I know that. I know that. Tell me something I didn't know. Like why you thought you could fucking play with me. Okay? Tell me something I didn't know. Okay? Tell me something I didn't know. Like why you thought you could be sliding in bitches DMs when I'm popular on the internet. Okay? Tell me that. Riddle me that, bad man. Okay? Tell me something I don't know. Like why you thought I wasn't going to notice you fucking not texting me for 4 days in a row or me not hearing from you for 2 weeks. Riddle me that, Batman. That's what I want to know. Okay? I need to understand what this is. So I'm going to tap in with the live. Internal Sincere says, softening the blow. I don't want to hear softening the blow because it comes off to me as you're patronizing me. It comes off to me as you're belittling me. Oh, you're such a good person, but not good enough for you, right? Oh, I'm a good person, but not good enough for you. Just tell me you're not interested. That's fine. Just tell me you don't view me in a romantic way. Just tell me you're not interested in pursuing a romantic relationship with me, okay? Tell me I have the option for us to still be friends, but you're not interested in a romantic relationship with me. I can respect that. I can respect that. But you telling me, oh, you're a good person. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Vigilante Lam says you can't wrap up a situationship that was a wrap from the beginning. Getting into that. What? Daryl the Rockstar says, I'm just trying not to get my car keyed. Mission failed. If you telling me I'm a good person is a way for you not to get your car keyed, mission failed. Baby, we about to key your car. We about to pop these tires, okay? You might come out sitting on bricks, all right? It's if my homegirl is free or not to help me do this shit, all right? That's not a way. That's not a way. To everyone listening, telling someone that you're a cool person, just don't say it. Don't say it. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody. Cal L2401 says, honestly, if you're not hearing from me, then something hairbrush that made me need to back up. Something happening, I'm assuming something happening that made me need to back up. IGOBYDEMONEE says, people can't be straight up. They feel like they are saving your feelings. Bro, you're never saving feelings. Like, you telling someone that you're a good person, I know in your heart you're thinking, oh, I'm letting them down easy, and I'm making sure their feelings aren't being heard, and I'm being considerate. You're fucking not, okay? Because what you should say is, hey, bitch, you're mean as shit, okay? When we go out on dates, you're fucking on your phone all the damn time. You're not personable, and I don't like spending time with you. Because if you were to say that, maybe not as mean, but if you were to say that, now she knows how to correct her actions for the next person and find someone who's good for her. You saying you're a good person isn't good. And I'm gonna say the same thing for women. When you tell these men like, yo, you're a good person, when in all actuality, you like to get around your niggas and say, yo, bro, you think I got too many Jordans? Say that shit, okay? Say that shit, okay? Because now they will know how to adjust themselves and find the better person. And I know it's not easy. But these are conversations that need to be had, right? Like, the fuck? Akeem Jones 75873 says, tell that also to the women who've been saying that to men all the time. I just said that. Someone says, I'm out my feelings. I'm going to tell it what it is. Kevin.
Yes.
How do you tell bitches you're not interested?
I
don't believe it. Before you even say it, Kevin, respectfully, you give me the vibes of you're a good person and I know you're going to make a man happy one day.
Only once. Only once I said that.
And what did she say?
I don't even remember. I genuinely don't remember how it went.
Trash. Moral of the story is, don't tell anybody that. We don't want to hear it. Male, female, whoever. Don't tell anybody that. We don't want to hear it. It's not enough. If you think you are saving them their feelings, you're not. If you want to help them, be honest in saying what their big ass red flag is. Honestly. Dell the Rockstar says, I can't be with you because you wear mids. I don't think that's a reason. I don't think so.
Respectfully.
Now, granted, please don't. Okay, first of all, fuck Stan. I just want to say that in here right now. Fuck Stan, right? Stan has ruined mids for me. I will not wear mids because of Stan, but I don't judge people who wear mids. If you want to wear mids, wear your mids, okay? Enjoy yourself. That's it. So Roy John says, this isn't working. We should just be friends. No details needed. I don't even say that. I will straight be like, yo, I like hanging out with you, but I don't see this moving in a romantic way. We can be friends if you're open to it. If not, I wish you the best on your journey. And honestly, till this day, only one man has told me he doesn't want to be my friend. And I respect that man so much. I respect him so much because I respect the value that you have for yourself. Because I'm a dog you the fuck out. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, but I respect him saying like, yo, I'm good on that. Greg Samuels. Greg, my therapist told me to knock you the fuck out. Respectfully. _ Greg Samuels. My therapist told me to knock you the fuck out. And afterwards, I will reach out and tell you why. But my therapist told me to knock you the fuck out. No, she didn't. But I am tight with you about something. And I'll reach out later and tell you what it is. No, nothing like that. He's a nice guy, though. He's a nice guy, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. I'm just good on that. Like, I respect him for, I don't want to say letting me play in his face, but I respect him for being honest. Because when you get into this shit with different people, it's like, certain people will be like, yo, no, we can be friends. It's fine. I understand. And the whole time they low key be waiting for you to have a drunken night to blow your back out. Like, no. Like, if you understand that you are attracted to me and you know you're not able to be my real friend, fuck yeah, I respect that. Like, I love you for that. I'm not in love with you, but I love you for that. Like, that's dope. No, Greg, I have to tell you why. And you'll see when I hit you up after this. But it's a funny story, though. Greg, it's a funny fucking story. For the record. Funny fucking story. Yeah, so Kevin, you want to get into some edibles?
Sure. If I can find the...
Okay, so... Oh, that's little. So the edible portion of the show is when we read questions and comments that you guys send in. If you have a question that is too long to fit in the prompt that we put up on Thursdays, you can always DM me or you can email inquiries@stormyp.com. Y'all really came with the questions today, and I can't wait to get into them. So the first one is: giving your baby mom the dick while you're still on child support wrong? And I'm gonna give you guys some time to type in your answers. And I'm gonna read that again. Is giving your baby mom the dick while you're still on child support wrong? Yes. Bruh, if you giving dick, you're paying your contribution towards the child, okay? You don't need to be on child support no more. She's fucking burning you, dog. You are getting the worst of this deal. Ain't no way in hell I'm giving dick and still paying child support. And I don't have a dick or a child to pay child support. But god damn, you got me fucked up if you think I'm paying child support and giving dick. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. How? And I don't know if this is coming from a place where she giving you vibes like she might still want the dick, or if like you've already given the dick and now you have feelings in your head. You put in the group chat and they called you stupid. I don't know. But what I'm gonna say is one of them two options has to stop immediately. You have to stop giving dick or you have to stop paying child support. One or the other. Because I feel like if you're around enough to give dick, you're around your child enough to not pay child support. Am I tripping? I don't know. I'm speaking from a place of privilege. I know that. I want to respect that. I don't do the child support thing. My baby father doesn't pay child support. I know I have an involved father, and I wasn't one of those baby moms like, oh, we're not together, so now you're on child support. I'm not them. So I understand that I'm speaking from a place of privilege. But in my mind, if I'm around enough to give dick, I shouldn't be paying child support. So I want to ask y'all again. Is giving your baby mom the dick while you're still on child support wrong? Yes. She's taking advantage of you, King. In my mind, she is taking advantage of you. It doesn't make sense. Hold on, let me tap in with the live real fast. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta scroll back up. I'm so sorry. So Scott LaRock _78 says nope. The official Job 504 says that question crazy as hell. It was a good question. Rudon 17 says, well, it's called friends with benefits, I guess. But she's getting the benefits. This man is getting fucked twice. Okay? Ambitious Z just said he's getting fucked twice. Listen, come on. Make it make sense. Blame it on the liquor. What liquor? Rojan says, is this double dipping or inside trading? I don't know, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Some men like being taken advantage of. Like that? I understand some men do like getting taken advantage of, but golly. Darwin Elmore says, no, you slinging pipe and dollars, you a dummy, okay? We're going to be friends here. We're going to all be safe and use nice words and nice terms, but respectfully, if you're still giving dick and paying child support, you might be a little... She getting over on you. And I don't give a fuck if you paying $68 every 2 weeks, king, okay? If you still fucking, you don't need to be on child support. Because honestly, if we're being real about it, if she feels like you're not being involved enough to put you on child support, your dick shouldn't even be attractive to her. She should be repulsed by your dick. Like, if I have to take time out of my day and go down to the court, okay, and get this child support arrangement set up, my coochie don't even get wet for you no more. Like, now we gotta stop and think and reevaluate this woman and her thought process. Because, sis, what is you doing? What is you doing? Why is you letting the nigga hit that you had to put on child support? What's happening here? Ew. And say y'all had a rough patch and he got his shit together. So now he is more involved. And you feel like, he is a little more attractive, blah, blah, blah. Take him off child support. If you giving him pussy, he don't need to be on child support, respectfully. Because ain't no bonus. Ain't no Christmas bonus for child support, okay? The Christmas bonus ain't gonna come with you giving him pussy and him giving you extra money. It's not gonna happen. So don't do it. Don't fucking do it. It's gross. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. If you are still on child support and fucking your baby mom, grow up. Grow up. That ain't it. So the XL Studio says, let me play devil's advocate. Maybe he don't want to add a new body to his hit list. You know what? Never mind. I can't defend this. Exactly. Because I was really about to tear you the fuck up. Because in my mind, I'm like, niggas don't care about their body count. If anything, I can hear that as an argument for her. But even still, I'm not giving no coochie to no nigga who not taking care of my kid. That's unfathomable. That's ridiculous. Miss Petite _ says, I don't even want to look at you sexually and you don't take care of this child. Bro, I don't even deal with niggas that don't take care of their kids. You out your mind if I'm giving coochie to a man who ain't taking care of mine? Bro, what? If I talk to a nigga and he tell me he got a kid and I ask him what his schedule is and he don't have one and he can't tell me the last time he seen his kid and he can't tell me the next time he seen his kid, sensational. I'm the fuck out. What? Bro, what? What are we talking about here? What's happening? Like, you women who be indulging and giving coochie to niggas that don't take care of their kids is... It's gross. It's gross. It's gross. Okay? Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Okay? This conversation is in majority about niggas who don't take care of their kids because they just don't want to take care of their kids. I'm not talking about the niggas who got trapped and the niggas who she said she was on a pill and you told her you ain't want it, but she said she was keeping. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about regular dog ass niggas who don't take care of their kids for reference so that we understand what we're talking about here, just so everybody understands. Okay. Miss Petite _ says, exactly. I can't lay next to no Negro who not taking care of their child. Hollywood 215 says, so what about those women who give up the pussy to those niggas who hate paying child support? They're weird, bro. They are weird. My therapist told me to knock them the fuck out because what? I hate that. That doesn't make sense to me and I hate that. All right. Next question. You ever unintentionally scammed a man? And I'm gonna ask this again. Y'all can tap in however you see fit. But you ever unintentionally scammed a man? I won't say scammed, but I did unintentionally take advantage of a man that I didn't know that I was taking advantage of him. I know. Okay, hold on. Just let me fucking tell you what happened. God damn it! Look at you being all judgy. Relax. Okay. So there was a one of my suitors who would do a lot of things for me, right? And one of them included giving me his car. Well, one of his cars, right? So here I am out here driving his car, but our schedules were so hectic that we didn't see each other a lot, but I was driving his car. Like I had a nice new car, right? And then like a month into me having the car, I found out I was pregnant. And it wasn't his baby. It wasn't his baby. Because we weren't doing those things. So I didn't unintentionally scam a man, but I did kind of unintentionally scam a man. I used cars for a little bit, and then I kept the car for like an additional like 2 weeks after I found out I was pregnant. And then, yeah. Listen, players fuck up too, Craig. Okay. At least I knew for a fact it wasn't his. You know, I knew I was only smashing one guy, so that's it. So yeah, that's it. And you know what? For the record, even if like he was a really good guy, so I wouldn't try to keep it. I wouldn't try to keep the car. I definitely gave it back to him, and I gave it back to him, and I told him like, "Yo, I'm pregnant. It's not yours. Here's your car keys back. Here's your car. It's outside." And that was it. I just left, and I just fucking left, and that was it. So underscore amazing says, so, but did you keep the baby? Yeah, old head, 11 years old. My nigga made it out. I am so Kevin underscore KB says, you feel hurt by that shit, don't you? I do, but only because I didn't mean to hurt him. And I know that he's someone who wanted a child with me, and he wanted to be like with me, you know. But words ain't enough for me. Like, what's up with their actions at? And I feel like action wise, it just wasn't there. And I know some of y'all probably like, oh, but he gave you his fucking car. What you mean actions wasn't there? Okay. What I need y'all to realize about me is that I've never been a woman to be swept up in material things, because I've always had material things for myself. I've always went out and got the material things for myself. So a nigga giving me shit don't mean nothing for me. I'm someone who needs like reassurance. I'm someone who needs actions. I'm someone who needs love. I'm someone who needs attention. Like, you bringing money to the situation will never be enough for me. You bringing cars, trips, houses, it will never be enough for me, because I do it on my own, and I'm used to doing it on my own. So I've always been a person where like, yo, I need you to make up where I lack as far as intimacy wise. You know what I mean? And he just couldn't get it to me. And he also, we didn't talk about being monogamous. So it's like, bro, I hear you. I'm upset that I hurt your feelings. That hurt me. Like, in all actuality, like, yo, that did hurt me. That hurt my feelings, because I would never want to hurt him intentionally. But it's like, yo, players fuck up too, Greg. That's it. And that's just coming from an honest standpoint. Whatever. Ain't nothing else to say. I gave him the car back, y'all. And I was honest when I gave the car back. So, you know, whatever. Fuck y'all. Next question. If two brothers have the same father but different mother, and the father dick is big, do you assume both brothers have big dicks? I'm gonna read that again. If two brothers have the same father but a different mother, and the father dick is big, do you assume both brothers have big dicks?
I just want to know, how do you know the father's dick is big?
Kevin, come on, Kevin.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Come on, Kevin. Because hold on, goddammit. First of all, how you know the daddy dick big? Can we start there? How do you know? How do you know that the dad got a big dick? Like, when you wrote this question, sis, you should have like specified like, yo, one time we was at the beach, them trunks was a little low. I seen it. I was like, damn, maybe he's a shower. Maybe he's a grower. I don't know. Right? But my main question is, how did you know that daddy had a big dick? Okay. I'm going to read the question again. If two brothers have the same father but different mother and the father dick is big, do you assume both brothers have big dicks? How do you know the daddy dick is big? Yo, I need to know. Like, this should have been a follow-up question. Immediately, you should add it in. What happened? Did you brush up against him at the Thanksgiving dinner table? Like, what happened? And how do you know? And how big is it? How big is it? Like, how you know? And how big is it? Like, I have. Jasmine Talley says she's at the age where she can get the father and the son. I understand that you're at that age where you can get the father and the son, but now we talk about two brothers too, sis. How much of a family reunion is your coochie going to be?
Sounds like she needs the Holy Spirit.
At this point, we need to buy family reunion shirts and give one to everybody, because what's happening, sis? This is one too many. Okay? Especially when you're adding a father. Goddamn, how old is everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Darwin Elmore says she curious about daddy's black snake moon. What? What is happening? You know what? I'm going to answer this objectively, right? For whatever reason that you know that daddy got a big dang-a-lang, okay? And you already know what one of the brothers dang-a-lang look like, right? Respectfully, I'm going to say, don't even waste your time trying to figure out what the second one is. Unless you're just trying to hit it and quit it. Like, if you're just trying to smash and pass, cool. If you're in your healing/hoe phase and you just want to hit it real quick, cool, right? But if you're interested in taking one of these two brothers or the daddy serious, don't even waste your time. I know it's appealing and we always want what we can't have. It's so tempting. It makes your titties tingle, okay? It's so tempting when you're out here making these situations and you feel this lust of things that you can't have. But don't do it. It don't matter. It don't matter. Can you assume that all three of them have fucking anacondas? You can. You can. Should you? I am going to suggest not. But if you're, if you got this answer too late and you already have, salute, queen. Keep it all in the family like Archie Bunker. Amen. That's it and that's all. Corey _Fine says she gonna throw Ancestry.com for a loop. Golly. Not Ancestry.com. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, last question. What is the quickest way to get over someone who's already moved on? And I'm gonna ask it again. What is the quickest way to get over someone who has already moved on? Go get under somebody else. No, I'm just joking. But not really. Okay, look. I'm going to give you a few things in no particular order. But I'll say, the ultimate breakup guide. How to get over your, I don't want to say your main nigga, because sometimes them situationships really be hurting your fucking heart. Like, sometimes they hit you right here to the core. Okay? So I'm just going to say, how to get over your best eater. I feel like that's for males, that's for females. How to get over your best eater. Okay. First, unfollow them on every social media network. And I feel like sometimes we unfollow on the one that we're most frequent on. Like, oh, I unfollowed you on Instagram, but I still follow you on TikTok, or we're still friends on Facebook. Nah, delete all of them everywhere. You don't need to see this person. This person doesn't need to be in your face physically. Okay. Number 2. Whenever you catch yourself thinking about them, you need to immediately catch it and say, we're not doing that, and think about somebody else. I don't give a fuck if you're trying to imagine what color Whoopi Goldberg got on her toes right now. Just think about anything else. Okay? I promise you it will help. Okay? You also need to be kind to yourself. Take time out throughout the week to do things that make you feel good, whether it be a massage, whether it be mani-pedi, whether it be taking a walk, going on a trip to a museum, taking a bath. Baths are top tier. Baths are top tier. People really be sleeping on baths, but you need to take time to pour into yourself. Be kind to yourself. Because a lot of times we get in these cycles where we're just really down on, this is what I could have done differently. This is what they could have done differently. I don't understand how we broke up, or we're no longer talking. When he told me he wanted this, she told me she was going to do that. Don't even go down those spirals. I call those rabbit holes. If you catch yourself in a spiral going down the rabbit hole, immediately catch it. We're not thinking about that right now. Think about something else and divert that to putting effort and time into how you're going to be kind to yourself, because that's also wildly important. And next, you need to make sure you're very clear with the people who are around you. Hey, me and so are no longer talking. I don't wish to go into further detail, or maybe you do, whatever. And just for future references, you don't have to bring them up to me anymore. And if you say that to your friends and family and they still bring these people up, you got more stuff you need to be worried about. You got more stuff you need to be worried about, because they don't respect you and they don't have boundaries for you. So, but yeah, that's it. Let me scroll down to the live. Give me 1 second. Darwin L. Moore says, invest time in yourself. You can't live your best life if you're living in the past. I am SoakTvent_KB says, you need to slap the shit out of yourself. Whoa. Whoa. This place sucks says, I've been waiting to see you on a live. I listen to the pie heavy. Hey, this place sucks. Ooh. The official Jive 504 says, I think about what turns me off about him. Ooh, so you just think about that one time you was at dinner and they had some corn stuck in their teeth? Okay. Jasmine Talley says, the real answer they want is spin the block again. Prepare yourself to get hurt, and when you do, accept the hurt and then move on. I know, right? I feel like a part of the person who asked this question was like, I hope she's gonna say, just reach out and ask if they're really done, and if things are over between you guys. That spinning the block is never the answer. I want to repeat, spinning the block is never the answer. Okay, I know that's what you may want to hear, but I promise you it ain't it. Spinning the block will only cause more damage, right? And I know once upon a time we had this saying of, oh, if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back to you, that's how you know. That don't apply in today's society, because niggas is on a fucking runaway train, and you can let it go, and when it comes back to you, they still don't want to be with you. They still don't want a relationship. They still don't want to have kids. They still have poor money managing skills. They still have fucking infidelity issues. Nothing has changed. Just let it go and find somebody who actually wants you. The moral of the story is, find somebody who actually wants you. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Alpha says, and you out here wearing green. You the problem, Storm. I'm not. I had this on earlier. Scott LaRock 78 says, listen to hip hop and stay away from old school music. Yeah, stay away from 90s R&B for sure. Stay away from 90s R&B for sure. Okay. They will have you ready to fucking stand in the desert with all leather on and 3 of your friends and start crying. We're not doing that. All right. We're not standing outside nobody's house with a boombox or with a car system playing music. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. You know what would be a good thing to do? Get tickets to my live show in Atlanta, June 23rd. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We back here. We back at it again. That's right. In case you missed it in the beginning, Atlanta Chocolate Chip and Sip podcast is coming to you. Okay. June 23rd at the SE Content House. It's going down, baby. All right. With your ticket, you get light refreshments, an open bar, and a meet and greet with me, Stormy P. You want to get in on this? I know you do. We're bringing back live tapings, baby. Click the link in my bio or go to stormyp.com and get your tickets now. And as if all those things wasn't enough, okay? At the end of the show, we're going to film a separate Patreon episode with Miss Sexual Essentials herself. It's going to be amazing, okay? It's going to be awesome. Atlanta, I can't wait to see y'all. I want y'all to tell me where to get all the good food, all right? I want you to tell me where to get all the fine niggas, all right? I want y'all to tell me where I can skate, okay? And I want y'all to tell me where I shouldn't go, because, I ain't from here. What's up? All right? I can't wait to see you guys. Get your tickets now, June 23rd at the SE Content House Chocolate Chip and Sip Podcast Live. We outside, baby, all right? Listen, my message for y'all is always going to be the same. Follow me on the gram at Stormy P, PEA, okay? at Chocolate Chip and Sip. And if you don't remember anything else, please remember, we don't want y'all niggas now that your headline is receding, okay? I love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Same as it